Hello and welcome. I truly hope your day is going beautifully, and if it hasn't been, let this moment be the turning point, because what you're about to hear has the power to completely change the way you understand attraction, connection, and even yourself. Today, we're diving into one of the most hotly debated questions in the world of relationships. Do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys? Now, this isn't just some catchy phrase or pop culture cliché. It's a question that cuts right to the heart of human connection, the choices we make and the reasons behind them. The truth is, millions of men find themselves confused, doing all the right things, yet still wondering why they aren't being chosen. Others seem to capture attention without even trying. That gap between effort and result can be maddening if you don't understand the forces at play. And here's why this matters. Misunderstanding these forces can lead to endless frustration, repeated disappointments, and even a loss of confidence that seeps into every part of your life. But when you finally get it, when you understand what's really happening beneath the surface, you unlock a kind of magnetic presence that doesn't require pretending, doesn't require games, and doesn't vanish overnight. This isn't about becoming someone else. It's about becoming more of yourself in a way that naturally draws others in. In the next few minutes, I'm going to guide you through a deeper understanding of attraction that most people never take the time to explore. We're going to strip away the myths, the stereotypes, and the recycled advice, and we'll get to the truth. The kind of truth that shifts how you see dating forever. And once that shift happens, you'll never again feel like you're stumbling in the dark, wondering what went wrong. So settle in, block out the noise, and give yourself the gift of presence right now, because the answers you've been searching for might just be right here, in the words you're about to hear. This is your moment to step into clarity, confidence, and a deeper understanding of what makes attraction truly spark. Let's begin. Number 1. Smooth and inspiring. The truth about attraction is far more complex than most people realize, and understanding it can completely change the way you approach relationships. One question keeps coming up over and over. Do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys? On the surface, it might seem like a light-hearted debate, but it's actually a reflection of deep psychological patterns in human connection. Some men go through life believing that being kind, considerate, and dependable should naturally lead to romantic success. And while those qualities are valuable, they alone don't always spark attraction in the way people expect. Meanwhile, certain men with a more rebellious, confident, or unpredictable energy seem to command attention without effort. This isn't magic. It's about signals, presence, and the subtle way confidence shapes perception. If you misunderstand this, you can end up in a cycle of frustration, feeling invisible despite having good intentions. But when you finally see what's really happening beneath the surface, when you learn to blend authenticity with the kind of self-assuredness that draws people in, your dating life changes entirely. This is not about playing a role, it's about amplifying the traits that make you magnetic while staying true to who you are. By the end of this, you'll have a clear understanding of why attraction works the way it does and how to use that knowledge to your advantage. Number 2. Energetic and intriguing. One of the most debated and misunderstood topics in dating is the question, do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys? You've probably seen it play out in real life. Some men exude a certain boldness, edge, or mystery and end up at the center of attention, while others, who might be genuinely kind and supportive, struggle to get noticed. The common assumption is that women are attracted to trouble or that they overlook the good guys, but the real explanation is more layered. Attraction isn't just about morals or behavior, it's about emotional impact. A so-called bad boy often radiates self-confidence, decisive energy, and a willingness to take risks, which naturally create excitement and emotional spikes. A nice guy, on the other hand, may unintentionally project predictability, safety, and a lack of challenge, which, while comfortable, doesn't always ignite romantic interest. The problem is not kindness itself, it's the absence of qualities that create a spark. If you can learn to combine genuine kindness with boldness, emotional depth, and an unshakable self-belief, you can create the best of both worlds. This isn't about faking arrogance or adopting a persona. It's about developing a presence that makes people feel something when they're around you. Once you grasp this, you'll never again have to wonder why attraction seemed so random. Number 3. Confident and mentor-like. For decades, the question, do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys, has been at the heart of countless conversations, yet few people truly understand the mechanics behind it. Many men believe they're doing everything right, being respectful, dependable, and considerate, yet they still watch as women gravitate toward men who break the mold. This leads to frustration, confusion, and in some cases, resentment. But here's the truth. Attraction isn't simply about being good or bad. It's about how you make someone feel. The men, often labeled as bad boys, tend to project qualities that stimulate emotions, confidence, independence, a willingness to lead, and the ability to create unpredictability in the best way. These traits activate a primal part of attraction that's been hardwired into human behavior for thousands of years. On the other hand, many nice guys play it overly safe, avoid tension or challenge, and unintentionally make interactions feel flat. The key is not to abandon kindness or moral integrity. It's to merge those traits with a stronger, more compelling presence. When you master this, you no longer have to choose between being respected and being desired. You become both. This shift in understanding can transform not only your dating life, but the way you carry yourself in all areas of life. Number 4, magnetic and storytelling. Picture this. 2 men walk into a room. One is polished, polite, and kind. The other is bold, unpredictable, and carries himself with an air of mystery. Almost instantly, people take notice of the second man, and it's not because of his looks alone. It's the energy he radiates. This is the essence of the question. Do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys? While it's tempting to dismiss it as a stereotype, the truth is rooted in psychology and human instinct. The bad boy is often perceived as exciting, challenging, and self-assured, which sparks curiosity and emotional engagement. The nice guy, while stable and trustworthy, may lack the same emotional charge that makes someone irresistible in the early stages of attraction. This doesn't mean women reject kindness. It means they're drawn to a combination of security and excitement, trust and tension. The problem is that many nice guys overemphasize one side of the equation and completely neglect the other. The real secret is to embody both, bringing a grounded, respectful core while also embracing boldness, confidence, and a willingness to lead. This balance creates an irresistible presence that doesn't fade after the first impression. Understand this dynamic, and you'll never again feel like you're competing with a type, because you'll become the type women are naturally drawn to. Number 5. Analytical and myth-busting. The belief that women always prefer bad boys over nice guys has been repeated so often that many men accept it as fact, but the truth is far more nuanced. When you peel back the layers of attraction, you find it's not really about bad versus nice at all. It's about the signals you send and the feelings you create. Men who get labeled as bad boys often exhibit qualities like unshakable self-confidence, decisive action, emotional intensity, and an aura of independence. These qualities tap into primal attraction triggers that make encounters feel exciting, unpredictable, and memorable. Meanwhile, many nice guys, despite having good hearts and strong values, unintentionally project neediness, hesitation, or a lack of personal boundaries, traits that can dull attraction over time. The problem is not kindness itself. It's the absence of traits that spark emotional chemistry. Once you learn to pair your authenticity with boldness, confidence, and a clear sense of self-worth, you stop being overlooked and start becoming magnetic. And when you understand this truth, you realize you never had to choose between being good and being desired. You just needed to embody the right blend of qualities that naturally draw women in. Number 6. Passionate and motivational. The question of whether women truly prefer bad boys over nice guys has left countless men feeling frustrated, confused, and sometimes even defeated. But the real issue is not about being one or the other. It's about understanding the emotional blueprint of attraction. A so-called bad boy often triggers strong emotions by being confident, unpredictable, and unapologetically himself. This creates an electric kind of presence that draws people in without effort. On the flip side, many nice guys play it safe, avoid risk, and hope that their reliability alone will be enough to create desire. While stability is attractive, it rarely ignites the spark that fuels romantic chemistry. The magic happens when you combine the two worlds, keeping your kindness and integrity, but pairing them with boldness, decisiveness, and a willingness to be authentically expressive. When you master this balance, you're no longer competing with any type of man, because you've become the type who offers both excitement and security. That's the combination women crave. And once you understand how to embody it, attraction stops being a mystery and starts being something you can confidently create. Number 7. Psychological and insightful. The debate over whether women prefer bad boys or nice guys is one of the most persistent myths in dating, but when you look deeper, it's not really about morality, it's about psychology. Attraction is not purely logical, it's an emotional process driven by subtle cues. Men labeled as bad boys often radiate confidence, set clear boundaries, and operate with a sense of purpose. These traits create an impression of strength, leadership, and unpredictability, which naturally sparks interest. On the other hand, nice guys can unintentionally suppress their natural assertiveness in an attempt to be agreeable, which often results in a predictable and emotionally flat dynamic. This doesn't mean kindness is unattractive. It means kindness without strength often fails to ignite passion. The truth is, women are drawn to men who can offer both safety and excitement, stability and challenge. Once you understand this, you can cultivate a presence that captures attention without sacrificing your integrity. You don't need to abandon who you are. You simply need to show it in a way that stirs emotion and commands respect. Number 8, strategic and action-oriented. The constant question, do women really prefer bad boys over nice guys, has caused endless confusion, but the answer lies in understanding how attraction is built. Men who are perceived as bad boys tend to project qualities that signal confidence, leadership, and a willingness to take risks. These traits create an emotional high that's hard to ignore. In contrast, many nice guys unintentionally downplay their strengths, avoid making bold moves, and prioritize pleasing others over expressing their true desires. This can lead to being seen as safe but forgettable. The key to overcoming this is strategy, developing the ability to combine your positive traits with the confidence and assertiveness that trigger attraction. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. It's about amplifying the parts of you that convey strength, self-respect, and purpose. Once you apply this, you stop chasing approval and start naturally attracting attention from the right women. Number 9, realistic and relatable. For years, men have watched women gravitate toward men who seem bolder, more unpredictable, and yes, sometimes more reckless, and wondered why. The debate of bad boys versus nice guys misses the real point. Attraction is about emotional connection, not labels. The men often considered bad boys are skilled, whether consciously or not, at evoking emotion, sparking curiosity, and creating moments that feel exciting. Many nice guys focus solely on being dependable and agreeable, which is admirable, but without emotional engagement, those traits alone rarely generate strong attraction. The solution is not to abandon your kindness or authenticity. It's to integrate confidence, presence, and emotional boldness into how you interact. When you can offer a woman the comfort of trust and the thrill of excitement, you become the kind of man who stands out in any room. That's when attraction stops feeling like luck and starts feeling like a skill you've mastered. Number 10. Bold and unapologetic. The idea that women prefer bad boys is only half true, and it's time to stop oversimplifying it. What's really happening is that women are drawn to traits often associated with bad boys: confidence, self-assurance, independence, and emotional intensity. These traits create a feeling of challenge and excitement that's deeply compelling. Nice guys often lose out, not because they're kind, but because they avoid risk, suppress their assertiveness, and fail to create moments of emotional tension. This makes them safe, but not stimulating. The truth is, women want both. They want the stability of a man who can be trusted and the thrill of a man who can keep things interesting. If you can master that balance, you instantly stop competing with the bad boy stereotype and instead become the man who embodies the best of both worlds. It's not about becoming someone else. It's about unleashing the parts of you that make you magnetic and unforgettable. As we close this conversation, I want you to remember that the bad boy versus nice guy debate is not about picking a side. It's about understanding the deeper mechanics of attraction. The real magic happens when you can be both grounded in your integrity and confident in your presence. It's about developing a balance that creates both trust and excitement. This understanding doesn't just improve your dating life, it reshapes how you carry yourself in every interaction. If anything in this video has shifted your perspective, I encourage you to take what you've learned and actually put it into practice. Knowledge alone changes nothing unless it's applied, whether that means setting stronger boundaries, embracing your own boldness, or simply walking with more self-assured energy. The key is to start now. The sooner you implement these ideas, the sooner you'll see results. I truly appreciate you spending your time here with me today. Your attention is valuable, and I don't take it for granted. It means a lot that you've been willing to explore this topic with an open mind, because it shows that you're committed to growth, not just in dating, but in life. People who seek understanding are the ones who create better relationships, better opportunities, and better futures for themselves. If you found value in what we discussed today, I'd be grateful if you could support this channel by clicking that like button and subscribing. It may seem like a small action, but it helps more than you know. It allows me to keep bringing you powerful insights, honest truths, and strategies that can help you in ways most people never talk about. And when you subscribe, you won't miss out on the next big idea that could change your approach forever. With that, I wish you success, not only in your love life, but in every area you choose to grow in. Remember, confidence is built, not given, and attraction is a skill you can master. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your trust. And until next time, take care of yourself and carry yourself like the person you're becoming, not just the person you've been.